Hi everyone, this is attorney Ogmen. Today I would like to speak with you about the announcement that was made by the U.S. Census Bureau just recently, and where this announcement stated 20 census will ask every American household to record which members of their family are U.S. citizens. Only few hours after this announcement, there was a lawsuit filed against this decision. A group of 14 states, led by California, are trying to force the government to back down and leave the citizenship questions of the census when it goes out to American households 2 years from now. The government's justification for the questions sounds simple enough, where it says that asking about citizenship will provide more information about who is in the United States, and more information is always good for us, it says. It claims it's simply reinstating a question that has been part of every census except 2021. But the critics are skeptical about the Trump's administration intends to use citizenship data for good reasons. Critic thinks that this is a part of a broader project by the Attorney General Jeff Sessions and company to take America back to pre-civil rights era. It's not just a symbolic issue. Critics are seriously concerned that adding a single citizenship questions to the 2020 census could scare away millions of immigrants from filing out their mandatory surveys, throwing off the count of who's present in America that's used to determine the congressional apportionment for the next decade, and allocate federal funding for infrastructure and serve as the basis for a huge amount of American research. The thing is here, even the Trump administration might use this for no good reasons, and at the same time putting the citizenship, actually the question, into the census could really scare immigrants. And there has been a bunch of information about that, samples about it, where people were afraid that this information will be shared with Homeland Security, with immigration, where actually it's being actually promised by the U.S. Census Bureau actually that this information will not be shared, but still it's scares people about it, and especially when you are asking about this question during the Trump administration term, which just scared people away. We could say that we heard from some other samples of there were immigrants that they didn't want to apply to or respond to these questions, or didn't want to give the right information. We heard that about some people even that they will run away from their house, that they're thinking that the government may find out their legal status in the U.S. So concern was here really even before the citizenship question was added. There was some research, as I mentioned, will show that there are serious problems getting the immigrants to comply or to complete the survey. As I mentioned earlier, the federal law strictly prohibits the Census Bureau from sharing information. But as I mentioned, under the Trump, it's really hard for any government officials to pursue to immigrants that she can be trusted to protect them. I believe that adding a citizenship question into the census will actually not allow the proper census result to come out, and it's going to be really hurting families and really keeping people worried about the current administration. So we're hoping that hopefully this question will not be added to census. And if there's any improvement, we'll let you know about this issue. Thank you so much. Have a good day.